Hey everybody, this is my partner Igor.
This is my partner Brian.
And we're with aromacup.com, and thank you guys so much for tuning in as always to our virtual coffee shop brought to you by aromacup.com. Today we're going to be talking about a great accessory that I think is always nice to have in your at-home coffee shop, whether you're into single-serve coffee like we very much are here at AromaCup, or if you just like coffee in general, and that is a good French press. We're going to talk about the Brazil French press today from Bodum. So let me just tell you guys a little bit about this, and we're going to show you how to use it and show you the proper way to make a really nice cup of French press coffee, because we always say French press, really, I mean, that's our favorite coffee for the most part. Am I right, Igor? I mean,
Yeah.
We really love French press. You get the most flavor very often out of a nice, good French pressed cup of coffee. So let me just tell you guys a little bit about this product, and then Igor's going to show you how we can make some coffee with it. It's a pretty straightforward accessory to have in your at-home coffee shop. It's primarily glass, no plastic on the major clear body here, which is really nice. The only plastic is on the top and the handle and this little plastic ring surrounding the bottom, but all of the coffee brewing is actually done in glass, so there's not going to be any plasticky flavor or anything like that. When you open up the box, it's pretty straightforward. You've got your instruction manual, of course, which is always useful, printed in, I think, about 50 different languages, which is kind of nice. And it has this
55.
Like 55, and it does this crazy accordion thing, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of fun, right? And then you've got, yep, there it is. You've got the official Bodum scoop right here. Now, generally, the idea here is that you're going to be using about, about a quarter of an ounce of coffee per cup that you're going to make, and that's usually about 4 ounces of liquid. So if you can keep those measurements pretty standard, you're going to make a good cup of coffee. Of course, inside of the box is the French press itself, which is really easy to use. It has this plunger right here, which has this nice metal whisk right here on the bottom for sifting out the coffee grounds, keeping them from getting into your water. And then you've got the lid, which will line up with the front of the unit so that you, again, don't get any coffee grounds when you pour your cup of coffee. Pretty straightforward and easy to use, and again, because the handle is plastic and separated from the unit, you're not going to burn yourself, which is nice. So there you go, pretty straightforward. Let's talk about how we can make some coffee with this, shall we, Igor?
Yeah, so a lot of people are wondering what is French press and how to use it. Well, actually, here's the trick for if you don't know. The French press itself, not usually very expensive unless it's like fancy French press.
That's true.
So this French press around like $19.99, and
not too bad.
Yeah, this French press is very popular. The reason why, because I think it's inexpensive and it does the job. This is the thing.
Yeah.
The problem with French press, though, you have to have a tea kettle, which will run you for like $50 and more. If you want to have a good one, it will be like $100 or more. You will need to have a coffee grinder. If you don't have to have it, because you can always grind the beans in the store. But the trick is, if you have a French press, you must have proper grind for your coffee beans. Otherwise, you will not get the good results. So
that's correct.
$30 investment here and $200 on the side.
It definitely adds up. It's true. It adds up.
All coffee aficionados and stuff like that prefer French press because it's make great cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you let me mention a couple of things here. This French press is good. You also actually can take the part. So keep this in mind. Since it's glass, it's easy to break.
You don't want to wash this while it's still very hot, especially in cold water, guys. Because if you do that, it's just going to shatter. So don't take this directly from the breakfast table and pouring coffee out for everyone and then go run cold water over it immediately, because it probably will shatter.
All what you need to wash is this part.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's correct.
So you just take it away. You don't have to wash it every time, but sometimes a grind gets stuck here inside and you need to wash them. But it's really easy to take them out and wash it. So let's talk about coffee itself. So like Brian mentioned, what we're gonna do, it's a whole process. It's actually exciting. What I'm gonna show to you guys. The the secret is here. First of all, you will use 1 scoop of bottom, 1 scoop of this scoop per 4 ounce. So this is the secret. This particular French press is 34 ounce. We don't need this much coffee. We already over caffeinated.
We drink too much as it is.
So we will do half of it. So it's 16 ounce, which is 4 cups, 4 scoops. So I'm gonna do 1, 2.
And something you guys may
3,
see about these coffee grounds is that they're very, very coarse
4.
ground.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is if it's fine, it can seep through the mesh filter, and you don't want that.
Although they say 1 scoop per 4 ounce, I'm gonna do 1 extra to make it stronger.
I'm okay with that.
So this is another secret. So we got coffee grounds inside. First of all, what I'm gonna do, I will let the beans bloom. The secret is here. So I got my water after the kettle. After I got boiled water, I have to wait for a minute till the water is settled down. And then what I'm going to do, I will pour this slowly on the top, just like this. And basically what I'm watching is I let this coffee grounds bloom. So it's hard to see here, but actually you will see like little bit foam on the top. So once my coffee grounds blooming,
Like a flower.
like a flower,
Like a flower.
then I will add a little bit water, more water, and as you see I have nice foam on the top because I did let this coffee grounds to bloom. So I have 4 scoops here, so I'll do just half of it. So then I will put this back, but I will not press it. I have to wait 4 minutes. Once you put the water, you can take a wood spoon or stick or whatever and mix this a little bit. And as you see, it's get even more foamier. So you can skip this step, but I think you will get better result, better taste if you mix it like this.
And try to not use a metal spoon inside of your
Right.
French press, guys, because you'll scratch up the inside. You've probably seen a lot of French presses before where there's a lot of scratches on the glass on the inside, and that just wears down the product eventually, and then it can shatter, or it just can not really make very good coffee, and we don't like not good coffee.
Yep. So coffee is blooming. We got a perfect temperature of water. We got perfect grind, and this is basically the secret. Proper amount of coffee beans or grinds, proper amount of water. It's preferred to have filtered water to get best result. Once you put the coffee grounds, pour water slowly, and like I said, let it bloom, and then add rest of the water, mix it, and wait for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes, simple. So
Yeah.
we'll come back in 4 minutes.
All right, 4 minutes. All right, guys, it's been 4 minutes, 4 long, non-coffee filled, excruciating minutes, and we're done. We've got our French press is sat for a nice, giving us, again, at least 4 minutes. You can wait longer than that if you want, but really 4 is about all you're going to
Perfect
need
time.
for all that flavor to soak in. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me press this. That's why it's called French press, because you have to press it very slowly.
Don't press too fast. Coffee can spurt out, it can get messy, or you can get grounds actually ended up in the coffee that you're going to be drinking.
Be patient,
Yeah,
basically.
be patient.
So, and now you see I have beautiful foam here, and I will just pour. Do you smell this, Brian?
It smells great. Yeah, it really does. And it's dark.
Dark.
That is some coffee right there. I'm not going to be sleeping.
No,
He's
you
not
will.
gonna be sleeping.
You will.
That's
yeah.
right. You really can't beat Bodum if you're looking for a great accessory for your at-home coffee shop. Again, this is fairly inexpensive. It's easy to clean. It's something that is just nice to have. You don't need to drink French press coffee every day because obviously that's what we talk about very often on aromacup.com is speed. And that's why we like single serve coffee is speed. You can make a cup of coffee and get out the door really, really fast. But if you're just going to have a nice lazy Sunday or something like that, it's really nice to make a good pot of French press coffee. Take your time, mix it correctly just as we did, and you're going to get the best cup of coffee that you possibly can.
That's right. So the bottom line is about Bodum Brazil glass here, which is very good. Plastic on the side, it's not too bad. The reason why, because the water actually don't have any contact with the plastic.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive. Very, if you break it, you don't spend much.
Get another one. Yeah.
So
Yep.
this is the bottom line of
Yep.
this Brazil coffee maker.
So there you go, guys. Thanks for checking it out. We hope that you found this useful as always. Please make sure to join us on aromacup.com. Join our forums, talk with other coffee lovers, check out our other videos, find recipes and reviews, and coupons, of course, to save you money in your at-home coffee shop. As always, this is my partner, Igor.
My partner, Brian.
And we hope that you guys enjoy your cup and join us next time. Take care.
Take care.